Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good afternoon. Today I am going to give a review or my oral commentary on a movie entitled Murder on the Orient Express. Okay, so that is the title of the movie. So basically, this is actually an adaptation from a mystery novel written by Agatha Christie. Agatha Christie. So she wrote a novel entitled Murder on the Orient Express, which later became the movie. Basically, this the setting of the movie revolved around 1930s to 1940s, somewhere in Europe. It all started in Palestine, and then it moved to Turkey, and from there it moved to Europe. And most of the time, in the movie, all scenes occurred in the train, which was boarded by few characters, and basically that is the setting of time as well as places of the movie. Okay, this movie is basically uh, a murder mystery come crime solving genre. Okay, um, can also be a thriller, but not too scary or gory. Okay, all right. In order to talk about the plot of this movie, it all started with the main character in the movie, which is a Belgian detective named Hercule Poirot. Hercule Poirot that solved basically a very small crime or theft crime that happened in Jerusalem or in Palestine. And then soon after that, he wanted to go to London to murder. He was asked to go to London before he retired to solve a case. It was when he wanted to go to Istanbul in Turkey to board a train to London, and the name of the train is Orient Express. It was only on the train that a murder occurred that killed another character, um, unscrupulous businessman Edward Ratchet. So Edward Ratchet was murdered on a train. There were few other characters or few other people boarded the train, and they are all suspects. And it is up to the detective Poirot to basically solve the murder. And few other characters that we have in this movie is like Princess Dragomirov, Edward Ratchet itself, the victim, Hector McQueen, Edward Henry Masterman, and few others. And these characters, they have their very own stories to how they are very much related to the victim being murdered. That is Mr. Edward Ratchet, and it is quite an interesting movie which will keep you awake and on your toe in order for you together with the detective to solve the crime or the murder or the mystery. So that is basically the plot, and of course, towards the end of the plot, the detective managed to solve uh, the murder case. All right. Okay. In terms of characters, I think, as I mentioned to you, there are few characters in the movie, but in terms of main character, I would choose the character of the detective. One thing, the characteristic that is very prominent in this movie is the detective's compulsive disorder, whereby he has behavior of ensuring that everything has to be symmetrical in value, symmetrical symmetrical physically. For example, if let's say one wants to serve two boiled eggs, the eggs have to be of the same size. All right. If one leg step on a poop of an animal, and the other leg must also step on it so that it becomes equally the same. So he has that disorder, and which led him to be a perfectionist, and which I think give an added value to his characteristics of being a detective. Okay. And of course, another characteristics of this main character of the detective is he is a very clever person, and he can seem to know what is going on. A memorable scene in that movie, of course, the part where Hercule gathered all people that boarded the train and letting them know who is actually the murderer. And then my overall opinion about this movie, I highly suggest everyone who would like to seek for adventures, crime solving kind of movie. This is the movie that you can actually watch, and it's good for you alone or you with your family. I guess that is all. Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum.